to a message. I already pulled out the Emperor and the Four Swords. This reading could be for masculine or masculine energy. Somebody stressed out here. You could be competitive by nature. Maybe a little bit uneasy right now. Maybe a little on edge. Definitely on edge. We got the High Priestess in reverse. Somebody is definitely on edge here. Got the Star. There's a message for you to calm down. Take it easy. If you don't take it easy, the way you're moving forward, it's not going to work in your favor here. Whatever that is. Four of Pentacles. There's something you need to let go of. There's something you're holding on to materialistically that you need to let go of. This could be like a job that's not good for you. This could be maybe a partner who is like misusing your money. It could be you misusing your money. It could also be you over saving your money and not using it towards something you want to use it for, or for something that's beneficial to you in your life right now. Judgment in reverse. Something may be happening to you that's already happened to you before. It may have been more than once, more than twice. And it's a lesson that you're not learning here. And it's going to keep happening until you learn it. Whatever that lesson is. What else? The Moon. There's some type of underlying insecurity that you're carrying here. And it's tied into this lesson. It's tied into this repetitive situation that keeps happening in your life that you haven't learned from yet. There's some type of insecurity here that's tied to you that you need to face and let it go. Maybe this insecurity or this lack of learning this lesson is the reason why you're holding on to whatever this materialistic thing is that you cannot let go of. Whatever or whoever that is. Ace of Swords in reverse. This is causing you to hold you back from receiving new ideas, from receiving an energy of new. You know, whatever this is that you're holding on to, it may be keeping you feeling stuck, where things are not making sense to you right now. Two of Wands. You may be faced with having to make a decision. You may be faced with having to detach yourself from something or someone. Or maybe even perhaps a feeling or a perception that you've always carried. Maybe there's something here from your past that you have a grudge that you're holding on to, and it's time to let it go. These steps need to be taken in order for your floor to be kind of wiped clean, for your path to be made straight. You know what I mean? So that you can walk it, so that you can feel like you're going forward in your life. Whatever that means to you. The Fool. There's something about you here. All of this that's causing you to feel stuck, again, it's stopping you from having a new beginning. You may be somebody who's not very experienced in your life. This has nothing to do with age. It just may be lack of opportunities. It may be having a life all along that made you see things in a narrow perspective. You know, maybe you saw your ceiling only so high, and, you know, this message is telling you to break through that ceiling, you know, for you to look past what you think your limits are, or whatever you think you can't break through. Like, there's a calling here for you to expand, for you to expand yourself, your mind, your options, your point of view, you know, your confidence, the way you view yourself, the way you view the world. You know, there's a calling here for you to expand yourself to these things so that you can draw yourself to bigger and better things in your life. When I say you may be inexperienced, it may be because whatever happened in your past caused you to kind of, you know, keep yourself safe in a box here where you're not able to explore in your life, where you're not able to, you know, go to different places, meet different type of people, you know, coordinate with people that can expose you to bigger and better things here, or that can, you know, bless you with different perspectives here. There's a calling here for you to pull yourself out of this cave that you built for yourself, because your real life is waiting for you. Your real life. Anything else for this masculine here? 2 more cards. The Hierophant and the King of Cups. You may be somebody who sticks to what you know. You know, you may be traditional. You may be somebody who just kind of hangs on tight to what you already know. Maybe you've mastered it because, you know, that's how tight you hold on to certain things, maybe traditions, maybe routines that you continue in your life, you know, every day, every time. It's like you kind of do the same thing. It's the same thing over and over again. And whatever information you have in your head that you're so sure of, it keeps you going in this same pattern here over and over again. But it's time for you to look past that here. There's a call here for emotional intelligence here. You have to look past what you think you know. You have to look past the curtain here. You gotta open the curtain and look beyond that to see what's on the other side. Some of us can be so set in our ways, you know, we've been through so much, or based on what we know, we rely on our knowledge and we hold it firm to us, you know. But sometimes we got to let those things go. Sometimes we got to take that grown up hat off and put the childlike hat on and act like we don't know. You know, act like you're a student of life, and you're learning. You're here to learn. You're here to receive. You know, you're here to absorb new information, new insights, new locations, new people, new experiences here, because it's going to open the door for a new life for you to walk down here. That's what this reading is about. Because once you open that door, everything is going to feel brand new to you. Every day is going to feel like a brand new day to you. You're going to understand what real happiness is, what real self-fulfillment is. You're going to start walking that journey, that path. You're going to feel different. You're going to feel bigger. You're going to feel better. You're going to feel joyous. And it has nothing to do with anybody. It has nothing to do with anybody in your life. Anybody who's no longer in your life, anybody who should be in your life. It has nothing to do with anybody. It has nothing to do with a job, location, your home, your car, your clothing, whatever. It has nothing to do with any of those things. It has to do with the essence of you. Yeah. That's the message for today. So I hope this helped somebody. If it did, please let me know. Hit me a heart. Show me some love. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you. Have a good night.